justice and peace and equality.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. We're back with Ms. D. Briambrius Christian of WisePath Integrity Consulting.
That's right.
We don't mess up no names no more over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We get it right, man.
That's right.
You know, that shit Grady Baby, though. Grady Baby, ATL, man.
All day long. All day long.
That's how they was naming their kids back then. Boy, with everybody moving to ATL, man. You just got all kind of names. But she's a phenomenal businesswoman, helping elderly. Also, you're helping autistics with people who suffer from autism, adults living with IDD, be protected. They are some of the biggest targets because they get a check every month.
Every month.
Man. Now talk to me about. I know we talked about the elders, and I want to go back to that, but I want to talk about some of these adults that are 20 to 35 years old, and their caretaker gets a check every month. And, I mean, it's almost like we don't even know where the money going. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, what's happening? You know, talk to me. Tell me what a scam is.
That is a thing also.
Okay.
I teach a module on that in my course.
Right.
About financial abuse from caregivers or family members that have power of attorney over other family members. They're just not doing right by it. And the steps that you need to take to kind of alleviate yourself or your family member from that type of issue. But it's very common because, you know, what they say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Just because, you know, they're your family member, they're your blood, or they say with their mouth that they mean you no harm. Their actions show something completely different. And I've seen that in real time. There was a gentleman who gave his daughter power of attorney when he was really, really ill. So he was trying to make sure that he was covered during his illness because he didn't know he was going to come back from this. Right. So gave his daughter power of attorney. Mind you, this guy served our country. He gets a pension, so he gets all kinds of checks. He done paid his dues and debts to society, and so he's supposed to be living his best life, but he can't because his daughter is in another state, just doing whatever she want to do with his money, and he can't do anything about it. And he came in there in tears. And I just wanted to get this man a hug, and I hug all my customers.
Right.
But it just broke my heart so bad. I was just like, gosh, what is going on? Like, nobody actually cares. It's all about the money. And that it's heartbreaking because it's just like, bruh, this could be my mama. Ain't no way my mom and my daddy going out like that. Like,
absolutely.
We're not doing that.
Absolutely.
And so I hate that for somebody else, you know, because I look at this man, I'm like, he could be my dad. Like, not my daddy.
That's right.
I just really felt strongly about that. And it happens.
And what type of protection? Like, I mean, you know, we say banks say they're protected by FDIC, you know, but I'm like, man, talk to me about this.
That's true. I'm not saying that is not true. Your money is protected up to $250,000. FDIC will insure that up to that amount. However, if there is a case when you're on the phone with a scammer who's posing as if they are your financial institution, and you give them your username, your password, if you give them that information, and they, real story, a lady did this, and the scammers wired themselves $50,000 from her account. Did she get that money back? No, because the financial institutions tell you that you're not supposed to share your mobile banking information with anyone. They did that, and it was coming from her account, so it looked like she was the one that logged in, and she was the one who made all of these transactions. So it's like,
what's going on?
You know?
Yeah. And I even noticed, like, when people get scammed, so I even noticed, like, when people get scammed, even, like, people our age, like, the sandwich generation, they go and change their debit card. They go and change the debit card, but you still keep seeing a charge show up, and I'm like, okay, I thought the bank gave me a new debit card, but the old credit card, the old debit card,
they have a contract. So even if you change your debit card, it don't matter because the banks have a contract with Visa to where that still happens. That happened to my mom. I said, Mom, it don't work like that.
Right.
It don't work like that. And my mama, she's like more tech savvy, but she stuff like that is happening to her. I'm like, Mama, it don't work like that. You're gonna have to tell them people, you're gonna have to get a new account number, like you have to do all of these things, but that's how that happens.
That's how that happened.
Yeah.
Now tell us the reason why you chose WisePath as the name of the company, is the name of why you wanna help people. You know what I mean? That was something that I was like, okay, what's up with that? WisePath Integrity, talk to me.
Okay. Well, I struggled with it at first because I'm like, gosh, is that just a mouthful to say? Is it too much? And I talked over with my husband. He was just like, well, that's what you want it to be. It's a reflection of you. And, and that's what I wanted because, first of all, everything that I do, I put Jesus Christ first.
Man, as you should.
All that I do.
Okay.
I would not be here if it wasn't for him.
Right.
All praise and glory be to Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So, being that I'm this follower of Christ, and I'm not perfect.
Yes.
I fall short every single day, but His grace and His mercy.
Amen.
Okay,
come on.
Amen. I always pray to God for wisdom. I'm like, Lord, I want wisdom like Solomon. He was a wise man. Solomon, he didn't ask for riches or any of that. He asked for wisdom. God granted him that and some because he wasn't. His heart was in the right place.
Right.
So I was like, Lord, just give me wisdom like Solomon. So I was just thinking, I'm like, okay. They always talk about, when you following God and you following Christ, you on the path is narrow. And I'm just like, well, I'm talking about wisdom. I need to be on the wise path. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
And then so I was like, okay, well, how would I describe myself? Okay. Like, I'm a person of integrity. Like, that's just what it is.
I can see that.
That's just
I can see
me.
that, definitely.
Right? So I was just like, okay. WisePath Integrity Consulting, and boom, that's just how it came about. I wanted to be something that was something that I related to on a deeper level, and that was me and a representation of who I follow, which is Jesus, and everything that I'm about and what I'm trying to do.
Wow.
So that's how that came about. So that's what we got. And I was like, gosh, is it wordy? So for short, I just call it WPI or, WPI Consulting or whatever. But yeah, WisePath Integrity Consulting.
WisePath Integrity Consulting. Yeah. Man, phenomenal work you guys are doing over at WisePath. I was watching the Instagram, not Instagram, but the Facebook and the TikTok. And you were just how you were warning some of the people like what's going on out here in the community, what's going on with this scamming and how people are scamming, these days when it comes to targeting certain demographics. Mm-hmm. Now, going on vacation, a lot of people going on vacation, going out of town, what's some of the best ways to protect yourself this summer going on vacation? You swiping that credit card freely, you're drinking, you're doing your thing, you living your best life. You know what I'm saying?
Just my recommendations, one as a banker.
Okay.
If you can, use your credit card.
Wow.
It's way more easier to get your money back from a credit card than it is a debit card. Number one.
Okay.
It's better. A lot of people don't even carry their debit cards.
Correct.
But I feel like if you're going on vacation, use your credit card.
Okay.
And then they have the wallets that's the RFID to block people, because somebody could just walk by and just scan your wallet or your purse and gather your information like that. So yeah, they have wallets like that. They have bags like that kind of protect your personal data while you are out and about.
Okay.
So I would definitely recommend those things. And if you're at a hotel, I would still utilize if you're at the type of hotel that has like a safe in there.
Okay.
Use
the safe. Make sure you're traveling wise.
I just don't trust nobody.
I mean, we almost in a cashless society. Yeah. So like, I mean, how important? Do you think? Hey, do I just grab cash out of the bank or what before I go? Because I stand a chance of getting robbed. I mean,
I feel like if you're traveling, I feel like having a certain amount of cash, not too much. It's just always good to have just in case. case.
Just
right?
Not
just
no rapper money. Not no rapper.
Right. Not no stacks, you know. But just in case. But I mean, generally, like outside of traveling, I wouldn't recommend anybody just have a whole bunch of cash just stashed away because it ain't growing for you if it's just in a Nike shoebox under your bed. Like, you know, we trying to make the money grow. So go invest it, put in the CD or something like that. But other than that, yeah, just, you know, protect yourself while you out the best that you can because they watching.
All right, so we're going to go to another commercial break. We want to talk about going into the next segment, how some of the steps WisePath Integrity takes to protect this, to protect those who are suffering from scams or protect those who potentially are being targeted. We want to talk about how WisePath Integrity can help these clients and help individuals in the community be, you know, stress-free from anxiety and financial hardship due to somebody that's just being greedy. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Dr. D. Terrence Foster Foundation. You guys make sure you attend that golf tournament August 22nd out at Crystal Lake Golf and Country Club Resort. Shout out to Dr. D. Terrence Foster. Also shout out to South Atlanta Family Law Firm. It's Attorney Janice Alfred and her staff doing phenomenal things over there helping families go through divorce, child care legitimization, custody rights, anything that pertains to your family. South Atlanta Family Law can help you guys with. You guys stay tuned. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. Ease up.
And equality, now the world they will see.